Hello everyone, this is Gretchen here for our discussion this week on counting strategies. For our assignment, I went ahead and used the link so I could have access to the manipulatives to go ahead and work through the assignment. So what I'll do now is go ahead and use those manipulatives to show you my thought process for the following problems. My thought process here was to use the little blocks that represent 1. So the problem here is 9 minus 3. So I would take 9 of those little manipulative cubes, take 3 away, and then 6 would be left, and that would be our answer. And I'd kind of do the same process here. I'd take 7 cubes initially, then I would take 2 away, and that would leave us with 5 cubes, which would be our answer for this problem. With this one, I would start off with 8 cubes, and then I would continue to add more until we got a total of 15 cubes, and the amount that I would need to add to the 8 cubes would be 7. So again, 7 here is your answer. And similar process here, I'd start off with 7 cubes and then continue to add cubes until we reach 13, and the answer for this one would be 6. For this one, I would start off with 16 cubes and keep taking cubes away until we reached 5. And the amount of cubes we'd have to take away would be 11, so 11 would be your answer. And for the last one, I'd start off with 14 cubes, then I'd keep taking cubes away until we reached 6, and the amount that you'd have to take away to reach 6 would be 8, so 8 would be your answer. So now moving on to the second half of our assignment, I will now explain my thought process for answering all of the following problems that we have right here. So the first thing I would do is explain how we use our manipulatives. With 1 cube starts obviously with 1, but if we have 10 of those cubes, it would become a 10 frame. And then if we have 10 10 frames, those 10 10 frames would become a 100 frame. So here is what that would look like using our manipulatives. And from there, our answer, which would be 316, I would go ahead and use our manipulatives to make that number. We have 3 of the 100 frames, 1 10 frame, and then 6 individual cubes. So that is the process that I would use for all of the problems in this particular section of our assignment. And then for the one I created on my own, I had 200 plus 165. And again, I used the manipulatives to make both of those numbers. And moving on to the next slide, we have our answer, which is 365. And again, I used the manipulatives to make that number. So that is my thought process for this assignment. Thank you very much.